What's up, everybody? I'm John.
I'm Isaac.
And on today's episode of Cars and Cameras, we are building one of the world's smallest mini bikes. This is the Lil Rascal by Go Power Sports. It's a brand new mini bike, and the kit should come with everything you need to go from bare frame to running and riding. So you can get anywhere from a 79cc engine all the way up to like a 228 if you wanted to. We're going with something kind of in the middle with a Tillotson 212. It should be real quick on a frame that small. So this is an all-encompassing kit. You can customize it yourself. It comes with everything down to the sticker you put on the front of the bike, to the foot pegs, the seat, the brake, the handle grips, everything.
So we want to ride this bike by the end of the day.
Oh yeah.
So let's prep it and paint it and get started, dude. I was noticing when I was handling this bike, there are some pretty sharp edges. So I thought we'd hit the paddle wheel on the sharp edges right before paint.
Yep, sounds like a plan.
Yep.
So we just took all the sharp edges out of the frame and we cleaned it with clean rag and some brake parts cleaner. It's just something we had laying around. It's just important to use some kind of liquid that'll take all the oils and fingerprints and all the contaminants out of your metal before you throw paint on it. And we're gonna wait 15 or 20 minutes to let all the vapors from the brake clean evaporate, and then we're gonna do a light coat of our clean metal self-etching primer. Once you've set up your parts for paint, it's important to hit them one more time with a tack rag just to get any final contaminants or dust off of the metal. I've linked one in the description down below if you want to check one out for yourself. It's from our partner Advanced Auto Parts. Unfortunately, we do not have one today, so we are using another paper towel, but this is one of those moments where you do what we say, not what we do, right?
Right. All right, dude, I gotta add, this thing seems really well constructed, like everything's so beefy. All right, my dude, I believe we are good to go.
If you're painting inside a closed structure, you really need ventilation. Thankfully, our shop has built-in ventilation. Giant cracks in the walls. We got a fan blowing out the door too, just to help with airflow. It's important whenever you're working with bare metal here to use a self-etching primer. It'll bite into the metal and give your base coat, top coat combination something to stick to. And then we can move on to color, which is going to be a hunter green on this project. A nice hunter green with maybe some white accents. Some other accent color would look really sharp on this project. Ike, what's up, man?
I'm roughing up the wheels so we can throw some white paint on them.
It's like you're underwater, man. This humidity is so bad.
Yeah. Oh, goodness.
Yeah, it's the camera lens. It's not like we're in a fish tank right now. Our chassis and forks have been painted. The humidity has been so bad here in North Carolina that our gloss clear coat turned into matte. So we are going to throw some white paint on our wheels, since white seems to be an awesome accent color for this hunter green. So we scuffed up the black and we're kind of taping things off. We can go ahead and shoot it real quick and start assembling.
wheel. Gotta put that sticker on. I'm gonna go a little higher. Oh man, that's pretty good. Doesn't that look good?
Yeah.
That's pretty good. Alright. Alright, I'm using a little step bit to clean up the edges. Just enough so I can hammer these in. I am going as far as looping up the bolt here.
I mean, is that going to really make our steering like that much silky smoother?
It'll make it a little bit smoother, but the big thing is we don't have to worry about the bolt rusting.
True that.
Yeah. So I'm going to add a little bit here. I'm going to add a little bit down here. And one of these washers gets a little bit of lube on it too. Probably help it stick under here. Watch yourself.
Yep. Hold the back of the bike.
So I'm going to put the valves, you know, for putting air in the tire on the right hand side of the bike. And the reason is, one, when the bike is sitting there on the kickstand, you can put air in the tires. And two, the disc brake is smaller than the diameter of the sprocket. So it'll give you more room to get your fingers in there. It's like a John Deere tractor.
It does not look like a John Deere tractor.
Well, if we had some yellow in it,
Yeah.
it'd definitely be a John Deere. That's it.
Sweet. All right, kickstand.
Kickstand.
Still looks kind of deary to me, dog. Since we have both wheels and the kickstand installed, I'm just going to place the seat up here and see how the bike sits. Because it is very small.
But it looks like you fit on there pretty good.
It's pretty comfy, I gotta say. I mean, I don't have the longest legs, but I got days worth of clearance here. So, I'm gonna steal this from you, dog. We got our twist grip, got our cable, got a kill switch, safety. I guess kill switch is going first, and that typically goes on the right side. If you've never dealt with a twist grip before, you might be a little confused, but they're pretty straightforward. They just come apart in a couple different pieces, but there's only one way that they'll go together. And your barrel nut, the barrel on the end of your cable only goes in one way. And bada bing, bada boom. Slide it on there and tighten it up. Alright, kill switch is installed on the handlebars. As far as I know, there are a ton of grip options for this bike, which you can also find on the Go Power Sports website. And a little trick to get these on, if you're having a hard time, is either soapy water or compressed air, which, dang.
Looks like I'm going to get the
Compressed air. Yeah, we're going to show you.
Looks like he's getting it. I think you got it.
I think that's it. Alright, soapy water might have been a little easier. But, yeah, feels good. Black seat matches the black grips. I'm digging it.
So you center up your seat next. That's what we're doing. And I'm going to get a marker here. And I'm going to mark the holes on the seat. And then I'm going to drill some pilot holes. And they provided us with some like wood screws to fasten the seat down. Alright, let's drill some pilot holes. Don't go too far. Oh yeah.
Is it comfy?
It's not bad, dude.
We taking this thing the 8th mile drag strip? We're adding a little bit of a custom paint scheme to the chain guard here. Painted the chain guard white to help break up our green, which is not John Deere. And we're doing some taping off, and I'm going to scuff this white up so we can paint it green. So we're going to do increasingly wide green stripes, which I think is going to look sweet. So while the paint is drying on our chain guard, I'm going to fit the Tillotson 212. So this is going to be plenty of power for this tiny Lil Rascal mini bike. These are awesome engines. They make 10 horsepower out of the box. If you're trying to go with like a performance build, it's a much better platform than like a Predator 212, just because they're just much better made in addition to the better performance out of the box. Looks like we're going to have to remove the factory fuel tank, intake, and exhaust on this guy. I would love to figure out how to keep the stock exhaust because, let's be honest, this is a cruiser. I don't think, it needs to be really loud. We have plenty of loud vehicles.
Not very well with the stock tank.
Yep.
And stuff.
So this is designed to fit with the stock tank, intake, and muffler off and replaced with Stage 1 kit.
Now there's a fuel line under there, which I'm looking right at it.
Yep. Still not going to work, but let's see what happens.
No. Far from it, dude.
Yeah.
I think we need to take that cover off and we need to paint it white.
Yep, sounds good.
All right.
Engine cover and pull cover are ready for paint, and we're going to de-tape our chain guard, check it out, and throw some clear coat on it.
I hope it looks so cool. Oh, that
Digging
looks
it so far.
cool.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I think we made the right decision.
That looks real good. That looks real good. All right, let's throw some clear to it and
Keep on.
yep.
Looks like a wintertime theme project.
Yep.
Our engine side cover and our clear coat on our chain guard are both drying, but that won't stop us from installing the engine. I already took the air box off, took the exhaust manifold off, the fuel tank off. It's all really simple, like 2 or 3 bolts on each. And I can go ahead and feed this engine in.
Man, should we paint the fins green?
These fins, I don't think
Gotta
so,
watch
dog.
that. Gotta watch that. Yeah.
The plug wire?
Yeah.
It's almost like it was designed to fit this type of engine.
I know,
It
right?
fits beautifully.
I like how it like fills up all the space.
Yeah, you don't have an awkward gap above.
Like most of the other mini bikes.
Yep. So this kit did not come with bolts for your engine because it doesn't come with an engine and they don't know what engine you're going to put on it. But these are like the simplest bolts you could ever buy at Lowe's or Home Depot or Tractor Supply. I don't know what size they are. Coarse thread, standard, 2 inches long. We have a million of them hanging around.
Any regrets on the color combo yet?
Jury's still out, but no regrets yet.
We plan on keeping this muffler. I know it's restrictive, it's not performance related, but we really think...
It's a cruiser.
Yeah, it's a cruiser. So I'm going to modify this exhaust to go from, you know, this position to more like this position right here. Just like that.
Of course, a header will bolt right on. You don't have to cut or weld anything. And you can put like a racing style muffler on it. No cutting, no welding required. We're just doing a little bit of extra custom work here.
How's that look?
That looks pretty good.
So we're going to weld up this exhaust the rest of the way. Then we need to paint the stripes on the engine cover, assemble the bike, and take her for a rip.
Sounds good.
All right.
Ike is working on taping up the engine cover and pull starter so we can get the nice white and green color combo on that side of the engine, because I think that turned out pretty awesome. I'm going to go ahead and install the chain tensioner. It's pretty straightforward. Just a metal collar here with some bearings in it, and there's already a nice spot welded in to the chassis. You just plop it in like that. Install your washer and your nut. You can tighten it and then tension the chain. We still need to adjust the engine and tighten that down. That'll make that nice and tight.
Kind of wish I went a little narrower with the lines, but you know, it's all right. All right, what do you think?
That turned out pretty good, yeah.
Fine with that?
Yeah. Throw some clear coat to it, put our pull cover on, and we'll be ready to go.
Yep.
Ooh. All right, the engine's tight. Now we just need that side cover. It might be a little over full. Is that okay?
You'll be fine.
By a little,
You gotta break it in. Huh?
It's a lot over full. It's like
Oh.
practically spilling out a little bit.
That'll be fine.
Sweet.
So the cover got painted. Now I've got to reinstall it without scratching things up. Easier said than done. Ah!
You need help.
It's this magnet, man. The magnet keeps grabbing the thing and... Ah!
Are you good?
Yeah, I'm fine. Alright, it doesn't look too bad up there.
I dig it, man. I dig it. So I think if we're cruising with this vintage-inspired mini bike, we should also have a real vintage mini bike to cruise together with, right?
Sounds good.
On this bad boy. Wow, it got dirty.
Oh yeah, and a flat tire.
Yeah,
Gotta get that fixed. So yeah, dude, I'm down.
While Ike's putting the finishing touches on the Lil Rascal mini bike, which I think it turned out awesome. I'm so glad we went with Hunter Green. I think the white accent is what makes the difference. It takes it from John Deere to like looking really clean, really awesome.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ride with him with my late 60s, early 70s Fox mini bike I picked up a couple months ago for 150 bucks. We did a video on it. You can check it out right here. I had a reproduction seat custom made. Looks awesome. So I'm gonna install it, just kind of clean it up, give it a little detail, because it's been getting dusty in the corner of the shop.
Man, I am ready to go.
Really?
Yeah.
All right.
All right, I'm gonna top her up. Yeah, eventually we need to turn that gas tank around because the fill is at the low point now on the kitchen tank.
Yep. It's a heck of a difference. I need to put some wax on this today. Clean it, wax it so it'll be protected. Won't just keep getting destroyed. Just real quick and dirty detail on this bike. It really needs polish, and I'll hit that later today. Maybe that's what I'll do this weekend. Clean the bike up, but I'm gonna install a new seat. That seat makes a heck of a difference alone. The Lil Rascal has oil and gasoline in it. It's ready to go.
Yeah, buddy.
Ike is ready. I was hoping I could ride with him on my Fox here, but I must have ridden it when there was no air in the back tire and the tube isn't holding air anymore.
Not at all.
So we can't ride together, but
No.
That's okay. So Ike's gonna get a helmet on and take it out for a spin, but first I need to let you guys know that we just launched the Cars and Cameras pin on our website, cars-cameras.com. Kind of small, but very highly detailed, high quality pin right here. We figured we would launch something for people who want to wear one on their backpack, on their Crocs, on their cork board, on their hat, shirt, jacket, anything. So visit our website, cars-cameras.com, to pick one up for yourself, to help support us and to rep an awesome Cars and Cameras pin. If these are popular, I figured we should do one with a mini bike on it, or the cross kart, or a go-kart.
Now tell me, is that going to be a limited edition thing?
This one is not limited edition, but if it's really popular, we might do a limited series of each project we have. So let us know down in the comments what vehicle you want to see us turn into a Cars and Cameras pin. But until then, go to our website, cars-cameras.com, pick up a pin for yourself. Help support us, get an awesome pin. Hit it, dude.
All right, dude.
It looks so good.
Yeah, man, it's not bad. Let me put it up against something to crank it up because we have not run this yet.
That's why you put it up against something
Exactly why you
solid.
put it up against something solid.
What's going on, dog? Did we not get our throttle linkage right?
Nope, we did.
Do we have? Oh, we didn't remove the governor, so we
Fuel
shouldn't have any
line.
problems like that.
The fuel line is...
Oh yeah, that intern came in, man. The shop gnomes. Definitely wasn't me. Yeah, look at that.
All right.
Don't do that when you get your Lil Rascal, guys.
All right, so we got to get another fuel line.
Yeah, for sure. Wasn't me. So we installed a fuel filter. That fuel line is nice and out of the way now. Sorry again, dog.
Oh man, it's all right.
You know, someone's got to keep you on your toes, but
Yeah, you're doing it.
awesome. What do you think so far, dog?
They are turf tires.
Turf tires.
Like, dude, we got to be careful.
Is it spinning?
I don't know. I know it doesn't like to stop. You ready?
Yeah, man.
There I go. Little bit of spin, not much.
feeling, boss?
Pretty good. I think I'm ready for the Grand Prix lap.
Ready for a hot lap?
A mild lap. I'm not going to break records because I don't have my gear on.
Sure.
But I'm not going to be the slowest.
All right, let's see what it'll do, man.
All right.
You ready? Lap record. On your mark. Get set. Go.
But it is a micro machine, and it needs to be treated like a toy, not a fast toy. Oh. Whoa. Shoot. Oh. There's more in it, but
I'm sure there is.
man, this thing is a handful, an absolute handful.
So you say it's a handful, but let's remember this is not a race bike.
No,
This
no,
is a
it's not.
cruising neighborhood swap meet bike.
Yeah.
Is out of its element, but I mean, still gonna send it, am I right? So I'm either gonna beat your time or crash it, or both. So I'm
You
gonna
should drive it around some,
Yeah, no doubt.
and then fill up, and then take it for a fast lap.
Yes, sir.
Be careful, bud. You ready?
Yep.
Your mark. Get set. Go. Oh.
Squirrely boy. My excuse is that Ike always gets a lot more seat time than I do before it's time to do a hot lap. Woo! Squirrely. Yeah, buddy. Oh, this isn't so bad. This thing rides good. This ride's great. Just gotta get used to it, man. Wow. Drifting the rear tire and pulling the front tire up. That's the sign of a good bike. All right, oh man, that rear end is loosey-goosey, boy. Just nice Sunday drive. Oh, yeah, buddy. Sunday drive. All right, there's no need to rush. You're just chilling. There's the rock that tilts the cross cart. Oh, boy. Oh, yeah. What's the good word, fellas?
You want to run it again?
No.
All right. Your time was 1:18:34.
Oh, shoot. I was only like 4 seconds off.
I told you I wasn't going all out.
Yeah. There's plenty of time in this thing left. It's just going to take a rider that has a lot more experience with the bike than I currently do. I'm sure in like 6 months, after we really get to know this thing, we could set a sub 110 on this thing.
Yeah. I just, it's too new. I don't want to lay it down.
Exactly. It's too new, too nice.
Yeah.
And like A plus B equals C, guys. You got short wheelbase, you got tiny tires. It's not going to handle like a race bike.
No.
But it is an awesome cruiser that you can just put in the corner of your garage or hanging off the back of your monster truck go-kart.
Or at a swap meet.
Exactly, and it's perfect for that. So let's go take it to the river crossing, dude, and wrap it up.
All right. Honestly, I want to get another one. I love it. It's not a CarsandCameras Grand Prix
No.
bike, but it'd be a perfect car show cruiser,
car shows, swap meets,
or something like that, or just around the neighborhood.
Yep.
But this terrain right here, it's fun.
It can handle it.
It can handle it,
yeah.
But it's definitely not as comfortable as that bike.
Yeah, it does remind me of this bike. I mean, when's the last time you had a frame that was made in America on a mini bike?
It's been a while.
Yeah, exactly. So
yeah.
I love the throwback looks. I'm really happy with the paint scheme we chose. Wish we could have ridden together. It's nice and compact. Yeah, and the Tillotson 212, it's not too much power for it. It's a lot, but it's not overwhelming. If you want to check out a Lil Rascal for yourself, they're available from GoPowersports.com. You can find a direct link in the description of this video. The kit comes with everything except for an engine. We opted for the 212, and it was, yeah, kind of a lot of power. But if you're already used to mini bikes, it's going to be the perfect engine for you. Another thing I like is this wheel is kind of stretched out beyond the frame for better stability.
Keeps you from doing as,
exactly.
Wheelie.
It'll still wheelie.
It'll still wheelie, especially with a torque converter.
Oh, and you can put a torque converter on this. We just opted for the clutch, but a 30 series will bolt right on and take you to Wheelie Town if that's what you want to do. So anyway, thanks again for watching this video, guys. Whenever you use Go Power Sports, let them know that Cars and Cameras sent you at checkout. And yeah, Facebook and Instagram at Cars and Cameras Reviews. Actually, I am now John_Cars and Cameras on Instagram.
Keep doing that.
Yeah, visit our website, cars-cameras.com. Pick up one of our new pins before they are gone. Check Ike out here at Isaac It'll Be Fine on Instagram and YouTube. Thanks for watching again. We'll catch you next time.
John Deere tractor.
It does not look like a John Deere tractor. You think it does? Get out of here, dog. I think it looks... Oh, man. Now I'm second guessing my own taste here. Cars and Cameras Critter Edition. Part 2. Snake hole? Crawdad? What do y'all think?